Welcome back. Good mythical morning. Today we're testing Willet soup dumpling.
These don't taste good.
What, the soup dumplings?
Any of these.
I hate all regular seltzers now. I'm spoiled on these style with the fruit punch and the
Any
margarita.
seltzer doesn't taste good. I don't see the hype behind them.
That's way better. I was like on the fence with seltzers because they were better in beer, but those are so much sweeter and
Yuck.
it's so much
It's
better.
not good. I'd rather have a fucking beer right now than
Ew,
this shit.
dude, what is wrong with you?
Dos Equis is life.
You're weird.
Nothing is more than refreshing than a Dos Equis after a hot day.
I disagree. Cold water is more refreshing.
I thought so for
day.
the longest time, and then we walked 6 hours around the zoo, and then we had beers at a bar, and I was like, this is so good. Don't put your fucking
You don't
shirt
even know what it
juices
was?
on me.
Did you say shirt jizz?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. That sounds like you had a wet one come out your
Did you
ass.
get your show and don't tell?
I did.
Oh, okay, good.
You ready?
No.
Oh.
I was just making sure you had it. No, I was just making sure you had it because I saw the last week's show and don't tell.
What?
I said I saw last week's show and
Oh,
don't tell.
sitting there. You just open that and your room would smell great. You don't even have to burn it. I'm going to do this just in case. Oh. It's going to... What was that? I can already smell it. Just let it sit there. It's strong. It's so fast. I couldn't even imagine melting one of those.
They actually don't smell for that long.
Well, then you might as well just leave them like that, because the...
But then they dry out.
Oh, sure.
We didn't have any power Saturday.
Yeah, I heard.
9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah, I heard. Must have sucked.
Yep.
At least it wasn't the hottest part of the day. It started to get to the hottest part of the day, and then power came back on.
True, but I wasn't here, so.
Oh, well, me neither. So. Oh. Took in too much air with that slurp.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 133 of the What Do You Call It podcast. Or as Trevor said, good mythical
sure?
morning. We're making desert soup dumpling.
Willet soup dumpling. You ever seen those?
Yes. I've seen
They're my
a
favorites,
lot of
I think.
theirs.
I think they're my favorite.
Willet?
Willet soup dumpling?
Oh, the Willet soup dumplings are your favorite.
No, not that one specific.
No, that's why I said Willet.
The Willets are my favorite, yeah.
The
They
Willets.
don't think they've done
Sounds
soup
like the
dumplings.
Whippets.
But that'd be a good one. They could do like ramen and pho and spaghetti. They could like make a spaghetti dough, but turn that into
Into
the
the
spaghetti
dumpling.
noodles into the dumpling dough, and then put marinara sauce and meatball inside. That'd be dope. That sounds good. That sounds really fucking good.
Does
Not to
not.
you, but that sounds great.
I want to try real soup dumplings. I bought
You
some
have some.
frozen ones, but I just don't want to make them.
Why?
Because I don't think frozen soup dumplings are going to be that good.
Well, it's a good introduction to them.
I guess. But it also says to microwave them.
You can steam them. It's fine.
You know what? I want walk and roll dumplings.
Oh my!
That dumpling sauce.
The juice.
I told Andy we should have gone there last night, but her family wanted to go to Pluckers, so we did that instead. Not really. Pluckers was good.
Oh.
I had I think it's called the trash sink hot dog.
Everything but the sink.
What? The kitchen sink hot dog.
So it's everything. But
It's a bacon wrapped hot dog with mac and cheese and spicy ranch powder on it.
That's not that much on it.
It's
Well, you
not.
can't call it the kitchen sink if
But it's impossible to eat it. It literally is like impossible to pick it up
it's
and
a
take
fork
a
and
bite.
knife hot
Yes.
dog.
So you gotta, and the hot dog is literally like yay big round. So it's a bite of hot dog and then a scoop of mac and cheese after you get done chewing up the hot dog a little bit, and then a bite of the bread. You don't even need the bread. Like I finish half the bread and just eat the mac and cheese and the hot dog.
Basically, you're living like a kid again. It's mac and cheese hot dogs.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. Oh, it's eggs and cheese.
Eggs
hot dogs.
and cheese. Hot dogs.
Were we stoned when that happened?
Most definitely.
I feel like we were.
There's no way we came up with eggs and cheese and hot dogs when we were sober, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, not even the fact that we were cooking that, just the fact that we made a melody out of it.
Eggs and cheese
with hot
dogs. Like, there's no shot we were 100% sober and like eggs and cheese. with
I
hot dogs.
need an eggs and cheese and hot dogs t-shirt.
Cheese with hot dogs.
Just a egg and cheese like omelet looking thing, and then cut up hot dogs on top. It just says eggs and cheese and hot dog. Like little letters and hot dog.
You got the cut up hot dog with a plus symbol and then the eggs and cheese under it.
What?
It's just the hot dog all cut up
Uh-huh.
and then a little plus symbol, and then it's like a egg and cheese omelet under it. So it's eggs and cheese
Hot dog.
and hot dogs.
Well, shouldn't it go eggs and cheese and hot dog?
Yeah, but you said it the other way. You
Yeah.
said you want eggs and cheese and then
Well, like cut up
pieces of
hot dogs
dogs
sprinkled on top of the eggs and cheese.
Oh,
Not
you made it look like
separate.
they were
You-
separated. I was like, okay.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, I was like, why does it say eggs and cheese above the hot dogs and
It's
then
even funnier.
with hot dogs under the eggs? You just need a shirt with all three. It's like
Eggs,
a raw egg
cheese,
and then a
hot dog.
square of Kraft single and then a hot dog.
Huh?
And then it just says
cheese.
eggs and cheese. And on the bottom, really small, like you said,
Hot
with
dog.
hot dogs. Was that hot dog or hot dogs?
And hot dog.
What'd you do this weekend?
Worked and went to the hospital.
Oh, story time.
Not a big story. Had nothing to do with me. It was Tiff's mom. Her appendix burst Thursday afternoon. Went into
Yikes.
surgery. Called Tiff's sister saying, "Hey, I'm about to go into surgery. Can you tell Tiff?" That's basically what happened.
What the fuck?
And then Tiff's sister didn't call her till afterwards, after the surgery and everything, at like 8:30, saying, "Hey, mom just got out of surgery. She's good." What? Got out of surgery? What the fuck happened?
Wild.
And Tiff's mom was like, "Well, I didn't want to tell you because it was like a 50-50 chance, and I didn't feel like I should. If it's a 50-50 chance, you tell your children." You'd be like, "Hey, I'm going to the hospital. Something's wrong." Yeah, she's okay now. She's in ICU recovering right now.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it was a little scary at first.
Not the
'cause-
other 50% chance.
Yeah, they're talking about gangrene possibilities, infections, and all that shit, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Appendixes are no joke.
No. And if you start to feel pain and it goes away, that's when it burst. So if you're getting bad pain right there, go to the hospital. Don't wait till it goes away, because that can lead to bad stuff, infection, and all that. Because they got to go.
What do you
They
think
had to
this
remove a
is?
section of her actual bowels because it could possibly be infected. That's not your appendix. No. They removed your appendix.
They didn't remove it. Something
They
was
went-
closed on it. Yeah. There was some flap
backwards.
or something like that.
It was flat backwards.
I don't know if it's the appendix. I just say it is. All I know is Logan has the same thing.
Correct.
So we're disability buddies.
Neither of you are disabled.
We were
I mean, for a second, yeah.
for at least a month.
Mm.
We're disability buddies. Have you watched any of the new Stranger Things?
I finished it.
Fuck. Don't. Don't.
That's
talk
what I
about
said.
it.
The first night it came out, me and Tiff went home and watched it till 3 a.m. and finished
I
it.
know. Me and Andy tried starting it, and we got like 30 minutes in, and then the house was gonna flood, and then
The house is gonna flood.
I had to stop watching.
Why? Dad could have handled that. He did handle it.
No, I had to help
Why?
because he was freaking out.
He said all he had to do was open the gate, and it was fine. That's what he told me.
It was like half an, not even. It was like a quarter of an inch coming in on
That's what
their
he said.
side.
It was like a quarter of an inch, like away from
And I was like-
reaching the level.
I was like, do we need to like plunge the French drain and see if a bunch of leaves got in there or something? He goes, oh, that's a good idea. I'll go get the snake. So we ran our poop snake through the French drain.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was like, hey, this is a good way to wash it off. Doesn't have any more poop on it now. I was like, yeah, as I'm sitting there holding the rest of the coil in my hand. I was like, okay. I wanted to just let it go, but I was more worried about water getting in the house, so
And then poop on your hand.
yeah.
Because you just be like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just quick little gone. And then we got Mama's Pizza.
yeah, I saw.
Yep.
Looks good.
It was good.
I won't touch it.
Thank God. Fucking food thief eating half of my Teddy Grahams a couple days later, too.
What? I thought those were Dad's.
No. Dad doesn't buy fucking snacks, and you know that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But you don't buy fucking Teddy Grahams. That's what I was
We
like, well, I
talked
guess
about
Dad
it 2 weeks ago, and I saw him at Walmart. I was like, fuck, I want those.
No, we didn't talk about
Yes, we did. We talked about it on this
We
fucking
talked about
podcast.
the Teddy Graham cookie.
And
that
then I said, I
Broly's-
love the chocolate Teddy Grahams more than the regular Teddy Grahams. So next time I go grocery shopping, I'm buying a box. What did I fucking do? Buy a box. A day after you ate my lunch.
Level one tone down.
Fuck you. I don't care.
I think you'll be over it. You've been mooching off my Amazon for how long?
Fuck you. I don't
My
care.
Amazon Music for how long?
Fuck you. I don't care.
uh-huh.
Stole my
I
pizza
think-
without
I think we're
asking.
okay.
Could have just
I
asked.
took one slice each, and you both had 4 to 5 slices each left, and you were complaining that it was your luncheon.
Yeah, I had 4 slices of pizza planned for lunch. When you only have 3, it's not as much as 4. Dipshit.
Oh no! What did you do? Starve?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I had to buy fucking Teddy Grahams and fruit snacks to hold me over.
Oh my god! What happened to the diet you were doing?
I never said I was on a diet.
I thought you
The
said
fuck?
You were. I thought you said you were.
No. Speaking of which, time to stand up. Stands up for the rest of the podcast. No, I was fucking furious when I found out.
Oh no!
You could have fucking asked.
This one is a pizza.
You could have fucking asked. It's not that hard. Next time, I was about to say I'll steal your snacks, but you don't buy shit anyways, so.
Feel free. How many times I've brought home crumble cookies? You said help yourself.
Yeah. I didn't say help yourself to my pizza, did I?
Fact of the matter is, like, it's just food. Get
Yeah,
over
it's
it.
food that I bought and planned to eat the next day. If you had
still had
asked, I
plenty.
would have said, yeah, that's fine. Take a slice.
So
But
then, what's the big deal?
I would have known I didn't have 4 slices for lunch the next day and would have packed more. Motherfucker. It's not the fact that you took the food. It's the fact you didn't bother asking. Just like the Teddy Grahams. You know Dad
food.
doesn't buy snacks, so what do? You eat half of my box of fucking Teddy Grahams.
I poured a bowl.
Half of the
I-
bag.
Didn't take out the bag and measure. Oh, this is half. I'm gonna put this in the bowl. I poured some in a bowl. You're the one yelling into the mic.
Yeah, and I'm still not peaking as bad as you are. Barf on you.
Go ahead.
Have my Panda Express while you're stealing my food.
Ew. What'd you eat?
Panda
No,
Express.
from Pound
Oh.
Express.
It's like I just fucking said what I ate, this shit. Chow mein, white rice, Beijing beef, and orange chicken.
Yeah, we need to walk. There's one. There's called.
Just because you just took a hit and then you moved the air through it.
There's one called Panda Delight, like almost right next to my work, like just 1 block over, and they do like the same style of dumplings. They're so good. The same dipping sauce and everything.
It
It's
just
10
sucks.
for $5. It's like, how could I not get 2 orders of dumplings for lunch at $10 and be more than satisfied?
Yeah. I was about to say, that's the only issue with Walk and Roll for delivery. You have to buy like 4 things of dumplings for it to be
Worth
their
it.
delivery price.
Yeah. Even so.
And even then, all I do is eat 2 boxes of them, and then I'm like, ugh, full.
I'm full of this. And they're not super filling. That's why you can eat 2 boxes of them. 10 boxes of them. Like, I'm chilling.
That's why I'm scared of soup dumplings, because it's all super light food.
And liquid.
And
It
so-
might be a little bit heavier since it's a lot of liquid, too.
Yeah, but I'm just
Make you
scared
bloated.
that it's gonna be like $5 for 5 soup dumplings, and I'm gonna want 20 soup dumplings.
That's fair.
And so I'm gonna spend $20 on soup dumplings, but I still want to try like traditional soup dumplings, or not soup, just dumplings in general that come in like the steam baskets and stuff. Those always look good.
It's the same style. It's just they're
Yeah,
a little
there's-
fancier. I mean,
Yeah, but
probably not frozen.
true.
I need to know where they buy their frozen ones. Those are good.
It's actually not that hard to make dumplings, actually. Like,
No, Tiff was telling me she used to make them all the time.
because you can buy the little wraps super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy like 100 wraps for like $3, and then you just make your stuffing.
make your own filling, yeah.
And you can fry them or steam them.
We could do like pizza dumplings and like buffalo chicken dumplings.
It's just about not overfilling them.
right.
And knowing us,
We'd overfill
we
them.
overfill things.
Yeah.
If you look at our pizza bread,
Oh yeah, it's
That bitch is
always
busting out the
raw in the
seams.
middle because there's too much.
bitch is busting out the seams.
Bussin'.
Busting.
Ow! Cut your nails, bro.
Oh, that's not a fart.
What'd you do this weekend?
Well, like I said, Friday.
Tried watching Stranger Things.
Tried watching Stranger Things. Fell asleep watching Bless the Hearts. Have you ever heard of that show on Hulu?
Bless the Hearts. Is that the one with Andrew
HARTS.
Garfield?
Bubby, do you know?
Andrew the second Spider-Man from Amazing Spider-Man.
It's animation.
Oh,
It's
okay. No,
not-
then never mind.
Yeah, it's not real actors.
There's some Mormon show on Hulu with
It-
him in it, and it's weird.
It kind of looks like Rick and Morty animation style, but it's about a super southern family called the Hearts, the H-A-R-T-S,
Oh, no.
H-A-R-T-S.
I haven't seen that.
It's really fucking funny and really good. So if you need to watch, I suggest that one. And it's like Family Guy, where every episode has its own plot. You're not following
That's
one
nice.
super long story.
Kind of like Rick and Morty too.
Yeah, you can definitely just watch an episode and pass out, and you don't miss anything except episodes. Like you're not
Yeah.
missing a storyline or anything. So it's a really good show. It's really funny. Andy showed it to me. There's like 30 episodes.
Bless the Hearts.
It's actually stupid funny. It's
Stupid.
really good. So yeah, we watched that. She passed out. I passed out. And then Saturday morning, we had a financial advisor meeting
Oh no!
at 10 a.m.
No
And it
no!
was supposed to be over Teams. So Andy was on her way over here with the laptop.
Teams?
Yeah, Google Teams. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, it's like Skype.
or the other one everybody used for a while for businesses during COVID.
Zoom.
Zoom, yeah.
It's like that. And Andy was literally like walking out of the house. I had just ordered us both Chick-fil-A breakfast, and the power goes out. I was like, fuck. Well, don't come here because we won't have Wi-Fi, and it's too late for me to go there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave our Chick-fil-A sitting
So
on
let's
the
meet at
porch.
Chick-fil-A.
No.
Oh.
I got it delivered through
Oh,
the
yeah,
Chick-fil-A app. And sorry, my ear won't pop. And
Oh yeah, I think a bug crawled on my ear this morning. Continue.
yum. So I ate the Chick-fil-A breakfast and gave Mom and Dad both Andes. Yeah, because she told me to.
Oh, okay.
And so I gave it to them, and then 10 o'clock rolled around, and I sat in here sweating my ass off on my phone on my desk in that Teams meeting. And we were in there for like 45 minutes or so, got everything sorted out. We were once again told to be pre-approved for the house before the next time we meet with her. So
Hurry up.
yeah, that's basically what she said.
Hurry up.
She's like, "You're wasting time. You
What are
should
you
have already
doing?
been pre-approved."
You fucking up. Get your shit together.
And so she said we're still on a really good pace. She said if you're still interested in investing in the stock market, you should start doing that now.
But you did.
No, now.
Oh.
But she's like, you should be putting more money into the stock market because it's all on fire sale.
Fire sale.
The whole market like crashed.
Smells like hot chocolate now.
Dude. Oh, it's peppermint hot chocolate
Well, it
scented.
only smells like hot chocolate now. All I smelled before was
All
peppermint.
I smell is mint still. Anyways, everything's on fire sale because the market's crashed, so it's all cheaper.
Oh.
So if you're looking to invest
Time
in
to buy
the stock
furniture.
market, now you should start investing in the stock market.
Mm.
And
Where's my
then-
investment?
Huh?
Where's my 7 shares of AMC?
Still in my account?
Oh, okay. What's it at right now?
Like $13. $12.45. It's $130. Oh,
That's
I said
bad,
10.
man.
I
That's
was doing
closer to
10.
100.
Yeah.
That's not a good investment.
For the $100 I owed you for the phone bill?
Yeah,
At the
I'm
time?
breaking even. It was supposed to be an investment, not breaking even.
Oh, you broke my headphones. That's my... No, it's gone again. Okay, it's back. No more popping because that's...
Breaking
It
even.
fucking broke this side and now it's back on. I thought my ear wasn't popped,
Oh.
but turns out my ear was probably popped and that's why it wouldn't pop.
Correct.
And so after that, I went over to Andy's around like 1 noon or 1-ish. I don't remember the time. And then we went for a bike ride. We rode for 3.5 miles.
You didn't talk about your new bike since last time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did get the bikes. We bought them that same night. We talked about them on the podcast because...
You talked about getting them.
Yeah, we talked about getting
Yeah.
them on that podcast. And then that same night we talked about getting them. We went back and actually bought them.
Yeah.
And we did a little bit more research. We did a little bit more research on them. And
It's a
on
bike.
Walmart's website, if you ordered it online, supposedly that you would... like the quality of the ones that were shipped weren't as good as what you could find in store. And they're advertised to have a Shimano gear shifter on them.
Who?
Shimano. It's like one of the top bike brands for parts. And everybody was like, yeah, it doesn't come with that, so that's false advertisement. I was like, okay, good to know. And so when we went back and we were looking at bikes,
You saw it.
yeah, we saw the ones with the Shimano shifters on them and the ones with the aftermarket shifters on them that were some cheap brand. I was like, okay, we want those. And, of course, they're the ones on the top.
Of course.
And we're at the Walmart on Cooper Street where kids are filming TikToks in the aisle across from us and being stupid and falling off skateboards and a bunch of
Gross.
yelling and screaming. And thankfully, Jesus Christ.
So sorry.
Thankfully, huh?
Isn't that what you did as a kid? Yelling and screaming and falling off skateboards?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, but not in a Walmart.
don't lie. You know we would go to Walmart with our friends quite a bit
But we
to fuck
wouldn't
around.
be that bad.
Oh,
I feel like we were never that horrible of people in Walmart.
Oh.
Granted, we got kicked out and followed once, but
This is true.
it was just because we were a bunch of kids in Walmart walking around for fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, so luckily there was a really nice guy in the aisle with us where he was looking at the bikes on the top rack and he figured out it's really easy to pull down the top rack and like get the bikes off of it. So we pulled the bikes down without the Walmart employee because fuck them. And we got them, paid for them, and on the way to checkout, I'm pushing the bike and I'm looking back at Andy to say something. And he says, watch out. So I like stop in my tracks real quick. And this lady's pushing a cart. So, like we're between two pieces of like outdoor furniture or something, like big boxes. And she's walking by this way and I'm going towards the front that way. And I stopped when Andy said watch out, wasn't even close to hitting her cart, which her child was sitting in. And she goes, oh my God! Like I was going to hit her in a car. Stop. Bah! Sorry, it popped again. She literally overreacted so extremely bad. Like I was going to
Fucking
kill
Karen.
her with pushing my bike into her cart. Like it was insane.
Did Andy yell, watch out?
No.
Like, watch out!
No, she's like, watch out.
Watch out.
And so I stopped, and next thing you know, she's like, and she like turned around and gave me a stank face as she kept walking. I was like,
Bitch.
I wanted to be like,
I was
I'm
like-
so sorry. Did I almost murder you and your child? Like, fucking idiot. And so we're checking out, and we're almost done, and Andy's about to pay for her bike, and this lady behind her is rubbing elbows with her as she's trying to like check out, and the lady's just putting the items up on the thing, but she's wearing a mask and has it under her nose. If you care that much about COVID to still wear a mask, why are you rubbing
Wearing it.
shoulders with somebody
have it under
and
your
wearing
nose.
your mask wrong?
Correct.
Like, take your fucking mask off, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
If you don't care, don't even look like you try to care, because we know you don't, the way you're acting right now.
Did you hear the new shit that's going on right now?
No.
Apparently, a bunch of young children are getting hepatitis. I know. Yeah. Possibly because
Monkeypox?
possibly because of the COVID vaccines.
Monkeypox? What the fuck is
It's
monkeypox?
hepatitis. It's when you have butt sex with a monkey. No, that's AIDS.
No, that's with gay people.
Oh my God, Joseph.
Happy Pride. Andy's mad at me now.
Now she is because you said something. That noise. Don't choke.
It's getting hot in here.
I don't want it running the whole time. Huh?
I said the whole time.
I was gonna open this, but it's gonna smell like pickles. So
We got this. I won't smell it.
Open it. Doesn't
Who
matter.
cares? They can't smell it. What does it matter?
They being you guys, the listeners.
Correct. Did it stop again, or you just felt like screaming? Okay, you're hurting my left side. When you did that, this was crackling. Stop.
It's broken.
That's weird. I
need
don't
new
like
headphones.
That was weird that this one was crackling.
I'm deaf in that ear and it hurts. I'm crying.
that. That's how it used to be for a good 3 months. The other ones.
Okay, it's working. And so we got the bikes, and then a week later, it's broken again. We went for this Saturday. We went for a 3.5 mile bike ride
Nice.
to discover our bike rides don't count as exercise on our Apple Watches because our heart rates aren't fast enough. Isn't that fucking stupid?
That's pretty dumb. I mean, you need to bump it up a gear.
No, I'm at max. It's
Oh,
because we're
Jesus.
riding them too leisurely, I think. We're just cruising on them instead of like
Fuck that.
pushing and like trying to go fast on them. Okay, god damn, this is bugging the shit out of me.
Well, I guess you could consider like a 3.5 mile bike ride to be like maybe a 1 mile jog. Like,
Yeah.
As far as calories burned and all that, because it is easier to do than just jogging or running.
Yeah. Yeah. But the fact that it doesn't count unless I'm like pedaling the hardest I can fucking pedal and like going 25 miles an hour on a cruiser bike is
Yeah.
not fun.
You need to find more spots to actually ride it at. That way you can do it for longer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, her neighborhood's fine. Like,
Oh.
like 3.5 miles, we didn't even go around the whole neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
We just rode around a trail in a couple like subsidies of her neighborhood.
Mm.
But it's still good fun. Like, it's not like
It's good fun.
it's not a hard workout, but it's still like fun to just be out and riding the bike in nature.
Yeah.
And then we went back to her house. What did we do after the
Wh-
bike?
I'm sorry. I need to interrupt you. Why is it that when you're, no offense, when you're not stoned and you're telling a story, you put in some of the most useless details sometimes? And she's shaking her head in the most serious agreement. Because when you were a kid and you'd tell your stories, because you're just a storyteller in general. That's who you are. You enjoy
Why do you
telling
think my
stories.
name is Storybook HD
Yeah.
online?
You just enjoy telling stories. Why? You got to get better at it. No offense.
I love adding useless details.
Don't add fun details. That's not storytelling. That's just a journal. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying.
I don't care.
You're not acting like you don't care.
Never tell a story again. Because I forget
I went to her
details.
house. You just sound like you don't care.
I just forget details, so I try to make it longer by adding non-needed details.
But those non-needed details come out as, so we went to her house, we bought the bikes, blah, blah, blah. And you sound like the story doesn't matter. But it does matter.
Well, thanks for that.
Well,
but
I'm just saying, like, don't be so...
I don't know. We waxed.
Oh!
What?
Mine just cracked, like, crackled. Like, maybe it's the thing. Maybe it's not your headphones. Try switching her up. Okay, I'm louder somehow. How's that?
It was a little better.
Baby?
So we go back to her house. No, so after the bike ride, we go back inside. My workout wasn't done yet, so I kept like doing these stair step things up and off of her fireplace mantle thing, like the little brick outing part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like stepping up and down it, and her brother walks up, her little brother Isaac. He walks up and he goes, "You should do a heel raise when you get to the top. It'll help you like stretch your legs out better and work your leg muscles."
Hand gestures don't work well in podcasts, just so you know.
Yeah, they do.
Just because you do the hand gestures doesn't make your story more interactive. I'm just fucking with you.
And so her brother came downstairs and he was like, "Yeah, you should do these things called the heel raises when you get to the top of the fireplace.
Oh, really? What are heel raises?
It's when you stand on your tippy toes over and over again. That's a heel raise. Yup. Too bad
Ow, that hurts.
that doesn't do anything for the podcast and they can't see it. While I'm doing the heel raises on top of the fireplace, her brother says, 'Damn, you have nice calves, Joseph.'" Is that better? Is that better
funny.
storytelling?
That was funny. Good job.
No, he dead ass was like, "Damn, you got nice calves, Joseph."
I feel like that's one of my better...
That's what I said. I was like, that's one of my best traits I've got.
I got decent calves, even though I think it's because there's a little bit of fat around them, so they look nicer. But I got nice calves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The cat's perfectly perched on the bottom of your cat.
Yeah, man. It's just so funny because he's like a health nut. Like he loves going to the gym and everything. So when he said that, I was like, yeah, I do.
Is this the one that was secluded in his room playing video games when we went over there for your birthday?
Jacob.
Oh. So who's this one you're talking about?
That's Isaac, the one that's in college.
Oh, okay.
I forget she has two younger brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob's the one that doesn't come out. Isaac's the one in college at UNT.
He hasn't come out yet?
He's trying to be my sister.
What?
Jacob's trying to be her sister, if you catch that drift. And doesn't want to talk about it to the
then
family
you
at
just
all.
completely outed him right now.
Well.
Oh.
What's his persona name? June.
Really?
He wants to be called June from now on, and he told his parents that and said, "Yeah, Isaac and Andy have already been calling me that for a while now." They've never called him that. He went to the hormone doctor behind his parents' back, won't talk to anybody about it when he has the most supportive
Family.
gay member in the family.
He's not gay.
Sorry, bisexual family member.
Dang, now you're out and Andy. Jesus.
She's been out.
Oh, okay.
No, she's just super highly supportive of the LGBTQ community.
Right.
And so it's just insane that he isn't comfortable enough to talk about it, but he's comfortable enough to go through the transitions already.
Yeah.
How do you know that's
Wait, is
what
he
you
on
want? Yeah, he started hormones behind their back. Like
estrogen and whatever? Yeah.
I hate
Holy
to say it, but
fuck.
I've noticed his tits at work because he doesn't
Really?
try to hide it. He eats like a hormonal woman.
Is this like? This is
serious.
Her head tilt when you said hormonal woman. I couldn't continue talking. I had to say
Yeah, it's like a pregnant lady.
that's like out of the blue. Never saw it coming, or
So, me and Isaac are like struggling with it.
I don't want to like out him. So if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. But I
think it needs to be talked about.
So like me and Isaac are struggling with the idea because like before COVID, like during COVID he was like, I bought a wig, and I was like, sick. Like, are you trans? And he goes, no, I think I just like the wig. So I was like, okay. And then out of nowhere, I've never been sat down and told that he's transitioning.
Mhm.
So I'm mad at him for that because
Right.
like he tells us stuff through text or like just
He's very secluded then.
out of nowhere, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't do that.
Mm.
It's like me being like, hey, by the way, I'm pregnant. Like,
3 months later,
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
months
6
pregnant,
months, yeah.
first
oh
trimester,
yeah, I was at the
second
hospital. I had a
trimester.
baby.
Yeah.
Like, and so my mom's like, my dad's like weirdly just like chill with it. But I think that's just like the dad thing to do, is to be like, whatever.
Nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
My mom's wilding out. But she's trying to be supportive. But me and Isaac are like, this shit, like, no, I think you're lying. But we also don't want to be out.
How old is he?
Forward. He's 21.
Really?
Just turned
so he's
21.
he's far enough in brain development and all that stuff to be like thinking properly, not just one of these
But-
stupid teenagers who's like,
But
I think I'm a boy,
He's like severely depressed.
and maybe just wants a change in his life.
And he's always been very obsessive with things. So
I
I don't know.
Shit.
I really think it's like a, I wouldn't say attention grab,
Yeah.
but I almost see it as like a call for help in a way.
And see, that's the thing, is these kinds of things you need to talk to people about. You can't just be like,
You see,
I want to try being a girl.
You
That's
see signs of transgender people from when they're like 18 to 25. Like, they don't necessarily instantly decide,
Right.
I want to be transgender. Like, they'll shave their head or they'll do whatever, and they'll dress up like it in public and like not be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
He
Well,
doesn't do
and
any
that's
of
what
that.
I've said. Like, if Sebastian, my friend, was like, hey, I want to transition, I'd be like, okay. Like, I've seen this coming since we were in high school.
Like, you've been gay.
But
yeah.
yeah. But I'm like in a weird position because I am very supportive of the community. So
Yeah.
in my own household, I don't want to be like, this isn't real. Because part of it is just me.
It's definitely making you take a more real look at it.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
my mom's waiting to have an intervention, but they're going to Turkey for 2 weeks. So I don't know when that's happening.
That's not how you do that. No offense to your mom, but that's not how you do that. You need to. Okay, I mean, I guess intervention
it's more
style.
so because she wants him to just like communicate.
Yes, that is the thing.
He doesn't. They try to like talk to him about anything, and he shuts down the whole
Like,
entire
they know
conversation.
more about work through Joseph than they do through him.
They didn't know our managers' names until I started telling them about work.
That's crazy.
Like, they had no clue who a
And that-
single one of
But
our
he's got like
employees is.
friends and stuff, right? Like at least online on the video games and all that.
Yeah, online. And so it's funny because we hear him laughing and like screaming and like just talking like crazy upstairs.
Uh-huh.
But then he comes down to dinner and he's like looking down and doesn't want to talk, doesn't want to
Is
answer.
always on
That's
Discord
weird.
with his group. Like, I've only seen an IRL friend group of his once, and they were all very straight gamer nerds. Like, there's
That's
no
okay.
shot any of them. But I'm not saying that's wrong.
No, I'm just saying.
I never would have guessed that coming out of him from his friend group, like his circle. Like, I don't know if his friends shun that and that's why he doesn't speak on it, or like what, but it literally came out of fucking nowhere, out of left field one day.
That's crazy.
And like, he's asked her, be like, can you take me to the doctors to do this, and this? And Andy's like, no, you need to tell mom. And if y'all can discuss it and agree on it,
Well,
then fine. But
yes and no. I mean, I know Hispanic families are a lot closer, but also it's his decision. Like, it's not
Yeah.
like he shouldn't have to go to talk to mom and make sure it's okay. It's, hey, mom, I want to do this.
It's not.
Can you?
Yeah, and it's not because I've also gotten onto my mom for like pushing back,
Being overbearing.
and so I'm like bouncing around on both sides because I'm like fighting with both sides.
Yeah.
But it's more so like you need to tell mom and dad like what you're doing. They're not going to stop you, and if they try, I'm going to get in the way. But
Yeah.
just
But
like
You need to express your feelings, dude. Or,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not dude.
I don't-
However you
I
feel.
don't know.
But, I mean, I call girls dudes. That's just,
Yeah.
that's just the
dude
word.
is a very
But-
general neutral word.
Yeah. I just, to me, it's, if you're under the age of 18, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be allowed to make
Yeah.
that decision yet. I'm sorry, you shouldn't. But if you're over, he's in his case, he's 21. If he feels that way, he needs to look deep. He needs to talk to somebody. And if that's still how he feels, then yeah, go for it.
That's what they're trying to get him to do. It's
Yeah.
not that they're trying to stop him and be like, no, you can't do this. It's like you need to communicate to us that you really want to do it, and we're going to
Correct.
support you after you do it. Like,
Yes.
it just doesn't make sense to me how he literally won't voice a single opinion about it, and then
Yeah.
he has the strongest opinion in the world when you try like combating him about it
Right.
or about
Or
anything.
anything, yeah.
Like about literally anything. He's had my laptop as his laptop for like the last month and a half because his PC shit the bed. And he asked me, he's like, "Can I use your laptop?" It's been at her house. She only plays Sims, and I was like, "Yeah, of course. Like,
Sure.
use it.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. I don't use it." And it has become a problem because he like doesn't give a shit about if she wants to play Sims. And he's
But
like,
it's
"No,
not
it's
his
mine."
property.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah.
like, I'm using it. I'm talking to my friends, and it's gotten to
Sorry.
the point to where I'm like, okay, then it needs to leave y'all's house and just come back here, and neither of you can use it. Like,
Yeah.
hate to be a bitch, but when I said I need the laptop back, he got his computer fixed, and then it shit the bed
That's not
again.
okay, yeah.
It shit the bed in a couple more days, so I lent it back to him, and then, or no, you hid it, right? I never took it back. I still haven't taken it back. She hid it in her room, and he fixed his computer in like 3 days. And then it shit the bed again, so she gave it back to him. And then he ordered a pre-built that should have been fully functioning when it came, and it's not. And so he's like dragging out the process of returning it and like fixing it and like all these things to where he's like, it just doesn't turn on. That's all he tells us. He won't communicate what's wrong with his laptop or his new computer.
Yeah.
And his mom asked him or was it you or your mom that asked him last night?
My mom.
She's like, "So what's up with your computer?" And he goes, "I don't want to talk about it." Just shut it down. Like, why can't you just simply voice like the warranty companies saying this, this, and this, and I'm saying this, this, and this, like. And it.
I
for
get
the
being
last,
secluded. I've been there and done that, but like, that's not okay. That's not good for your mental health. That's not
Yeah.
even good for your physical health sometimes.
And
it's-
there's like layers to this issue we're having at home because it's not even just the trans thing, it's just his personality in general. Like, we've gotten home and like
and-
he won't annoy the shit out of me, like to the point where I'm like crying and Joseph's like, I don't know what to do. And it's like it's not like the normal sibling thing, because I'll fight with Isaac, who's my other brother, but then we just like bounce back. Like with Jacob,
Yeah.
it's this like ongoing, I feel like I'm getting stabbed with like a wooden knife.
Jesus.
like slowly just pushing further
Yeah.
and further,
Mhm.
and it's annoying because his mom literally treats him like the baby.
Mhm.
Like, she sees almost no wrong in him at some point,
Yeah.
and like doesn't like push him to be better.
Right.
And his dad like helps them with stuff, and like the other day he needed his tags renewed,
Mhm.
and the first time Andy had to go get her tags renewed, they're like, figure it out, go do it, like, you got to do it, just figure it out. And now they're like telling him, I'll walk you through all these steps and like show you how to do it, you just need to get your inspection. Like, they're being like, it's almost like they're trying to let him know it's okay to talk to us, but he doesn't understand that and just rides it and is like just sitting through all of that and not like learning.
It's almost one of those cases of it's a kid that just needs to be kicked out on his ass to actually experience the real world.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately.
My mom would never though, so
Yeah.
she'll kick me out before she kicks
And
out
see,
because she knows I
that's-
can make it.
That's the good case of why do I feel so much louder? Maybe it's because that's making everything. I don't know. That was the good case of Tiffany's daughter getting kicked out. Turned 18, wasn't going to school, didn't finish high school, wasn't getting a job. Her boyfriend was just sitting on his ass all day smoking pot, not getting a job, didn't finish high school either. Tiff couldn't bear the kick her out because it's her daughter. Tiff's mom said, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that. Like
Yeah. And
that's
you know what happened within a week? She went and got her license. She dropped out of school and she started applying to jobs. And it's like sometimes you just got to give the people on the kick in the
Rip
ass.
off
And
the Band-Aid.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's what we're saying about him is he has no motivation unless his drive is taken away. Like if the laptop is taken away and he can't use it, he's gonna fix his computer in 3 days. Like
So, unfortunately, you might just have to interview me like, "Hey man, I need my laptop."
I told
first,"
him. I told him last week. I was like, "Yeah, my brother's computer shit the bed. I need my laptop back." And I haven't taken it just because I've just been like busy with other like activities with
Yeah.
her
Be
family.
Like, hey,
but
dude, my brother's wanting to pay me for the laptop to rent it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Be like, I need it. Like,
yeah, I've told her several times that I just need to take it. Like I
Yeah.
need to tell him at work, or I need to tell him like in person, "Yo, I'm taking it." Like
Yeah.
my laptop. So you need to remind me tomorrow when I go over there to take it when I leave, or have it packed up and ready for me to take. But it's just ridiculous. I told her if I was extremely petty, I would ask her the laptop back and then take it to work and use it instead of using
That's
the
pretty
work
petty. Yeah,
laptop.
don't do
But
that. Don't do
I wouldn't do that. I'm not that evil.
That's mean. Don't kick somebody while they're down
Yeah.
because you don't know what he's going through.
True, and that's
Entirely.
it's not even the fact that we're upset with him for what he's doing. We're upset with the fact that he won't talk to us about what he's doing or
Yeah.
why he feels the way he feels, and I get that too. It took me a year and a half to tell somebody about my story and all that. Like,
Yeah.
not a single person in the family knew. Nobody, and
Mhm.
then randomly, Qual and Christina could tell something was wrong and was like, "Talk to me," and I just finally was like, "Okay, fine." Like, I'll finally fucking talk to somebody. And then I felt a million times better throughout the rest of high school.
Exactly. Talking is that's I wrote on the whiteboard 2 days ago at work. Communication is key, and then I drew a little key because it is. Like,
Yeah.
if we're gonna succeed as people, communication is key.
Me and her have learned a lot about communicating with
Yeah.
each other because sometimes we'll both just be mad for no random reason and won't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she hates it when I poke and prod at her to tell me why she's upset, but when she does, we work it out. I communicate it with her. Yeah, and then we're both totally fine the next day. Like,
exactly.
it was like on Friday, I asked if I could go home and play video games for a little bit, but I wanted
Sorry,
her-
what?
Friday, this last Friday.
No, go back up.
You
did
asked,
what?
That's what he's questioning.
I asked if I could come
No,
home.
no, no, no. Be like, hey, babe, I want to go home and play video games.
That's what I said.
Not
I
say,
didn't
hey,
say,
can I go home and play video games?
I didn't say, can I
and
go
nothing
home?
against you. I'm just saying that's how a
No,
relationship works.
I
is-
definitely didn't say, can I
Okay.
go home? I was like, I wanted to go home and play games,
Yeah.
but can you come over and hang out until I'm done in like 2.5 hours and then want to hang out with you?
Yeah.
And when I got home, I was like, I didn't think she was mad, but I had like a feeling in the back of my head of her thinking, oh, he's choosing me over video games. And I didn't like that. And we've had a lot of communications about like how I suck at planning dates or like going and doing things. Like, it's not my forte. I've never gone and just done things.
Right.
I mean, I have this
you're
last
not
year.
a big like planner like me. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
go
mean,
with the
I want to
flow.
know what's happening, but I'm more of a go with the flow. Like, if we're gonna go do something, let's just fucking go do something.
Yeah. And it's not, I don't want her to feel like I'm not putting in effort to like hang out with her. So when I got home and I realized I really didn't actually want to play anything but Apex for like an hour and then be bored of it because I kept losing,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, do you want to come over and drink and we watch Sappy Romances?
There you go.
And she was like, I mean, are you asking me because you think I'm upset? Or are you asking me because you want me to come over? And I was like, honestly, I'm asking because I want you to come over. Like, I've kind of learned and realized that I don't want to just play video games all night right now. Like,
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you. And she showed up and she could tell I was sad. Like, I felt bad for thinking I made her feel like I didn't think of her as a
And
first
you were also
choice.
sad because you lost your joy of video games.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
And it took her like an hour and a half to poke that out of me. Like, I didn't want to express that to her, that I was like, I feel bad that you think I'm not trying hard enough or this, and that. And she's like, you are. Like, your trying is in different ways than I would personally like it to be. Or not, she didn't even say that, but I know it is. Like, I know the way she wants me to try and plan dates is way different than how she tries and plans dates.
Right.
Like, my date night idea is going, like I was saying, to the arcade and playing games with her for a bunch of hours and then getting cheesy little ticket prizes.
Yeah.
But her date night ideas are going out to Dallas and getting a nice dinner and then drinks and then finding else where the night will go from there.
Yeah.
And they're both fun in their own ways. So I feel bad when I can't plan dates to the extent she does. And I was just in, like, that rolling sadness of my head of, like, fuck, I hope she doesn't think I'm not trying.
Yeah.
And she finally poked it out of me, and I said that, and she's like, do you just need some reassurance right now? And I was like, yeah. Like, I literally, like, I literally buried my head in her chest and was like, yes, please. And then we talked about it. We figured it out. We had fun watching a little bit of Stranger Things and then eating pizza, and from there on, it was, like, a good night.
Yeah.
So, like you were saying, communication is fucking key. Like,
yeah. And don't get me wrong, I can preach the communication's key. I'm just as bad about it as you. Tiff,
I think
Tiff had to
everybody's bad about it.
poke at me and poke at me and poke at me last night. Literally last night, for 45 minutes of like, why are you mad at me? And I was like, babe, I'm tired of your drinking. And I broke down. I was like, I'm tired of it being me and the bottle back and forth. It's just, I'm tired of it. And we both kind of had a breakdown session and talked, and I know she's going through a lot of shit between her daughter being kicked out, her mom's now in the hospital, and she hates her job, and life isn't what she thought it was going to be. But it's like,
you've got to make the best of what you got.
Yeah, and it's like I'm feeling that same negative energy that I felt from Mom when I left the house to go live with Justin. I'm feeling that same negative energy, and it's like it's kind of more like I'm getting those same emotions from you that I got from my mom of just the negative attitude. And I'm tired of the negative attitude. I'm a positive person.
Mm-hmm. You thrive off positivity.
Yes, because I'm a sponge. That's my personality. I'm a sponge. So if somebody's upbeat and having fun, I want to have upbeat and have fun with them. But if somebody's being mopey and sad and mad, I'm going to be mopey, sad, and mad.
Yeah.
I'm just a sponge kind of personality, and that's...
I've learned I'm what this group called The Yard, they have a podcast. I'm what they call a hobby lobby. I take things in for a month and a half, I get super serious into it, and then the next month I'm on to the next, and I'm on to the next, and I'm on to the next.
Makes sense.
They're like, you should shop at Hobby Lobby because you can fucking... You'll buy a
Find
model airplane.
things.
Yeah, they're like, you'll buy a model airplane, and the next month you'll buy a boat, and the next month you'll buy a car, and the next month you buy whatever. Like,
there you go, yeah.
it goes through that, but they call that the Hobby Lobby because you pick up a hobby for a month, you lobby it, and then you move on to the next hobby.
You lobby it.
Yeah. And when they said that, I was like, whoa.
That is
I
pretty
know
crazy.
I get way too into things and ideas when they come to me.
And that's how you are with video games, too, is like you'll dive deep, you'll get tired of it. I mean, that's how I am, too, kind of, but... There's some games I can always just go back to.
Yeah, and I hate that League is my go-back-to game because nobody else plays it anymore.
Right.
Like, I hate playing games alone. That's why I get so bored of fucking Apex.
Why do you think I downloaded RuneScape? You know how much shit I talked about RuneScape to Ethan?
Yeah, same. Why do you think I tried for 3 hours one night and was like, okay, I tried. It's not for me. It was not 30 minutes. It was not 3 hours. It was not 30 minutes.
With Ethan, you said 30 minutes last time you talked about
I
this.
did not.
Yes, you absolutely did.
It was easily an hour.
Okay, well, we have it recorded, so.
Okay.
All right.
It was easily an hour, and I just...
Somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour.
I just don't like the clicking, like, movement and, like...
You have to get used to it.
I just can't get used to it.
You're not used to it. You've never done
What do you mean? That's what you did in Perfect World. You could do both.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that... Nothing will ever have the lust of Perfect World to me.
the lust.
Nothing will ever give me the satisfaction that Perfect World gave
Right,
to
and
me.
I'm sure that's the same with Ethan. Ethan's RuneScape is our Perfect World. Like,
Yeah.
that's just kind of how it's got to be.
It was how he got his MMORPG started. Like,
Yeah.
But only one is still relevant.
Damn.
yeah, he's got a point. I kind of wish I would have gotten to a WoW instead of Perfect World at this point because I still would have had, like, that nostalgic going back
Going
and
back
playing
to WoW
it.
every now and then, yeah.
But now that I've watched more and more people play WoW, I know last week I said I kind of wanted to try it, and I've watched a bunch of WoW content this week, and I was like, this is fucking boring. I'm watching this dude kill
MMORPG content period is boring.
I've watched the same dude.
Unless you're watching just like raid battles and dungeons
and
or whatever.
That's what looks fun. Is
Yeah,
the
but
raids
you gotta
and
grind
the
all
PvP,
that.
and that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
I want to hop in and buy a level 70 character on WoW and start playing PvP.
Don't buy a character.
It won't have any impact on you.
And you know what? There is people like you that have made those games. There are MMORPGs where you can just hop in and start doing dungeon shit, like all the cool, crazy shit immediately. There is no grindy bullshit. But there's also no longevity to those games.
Yeah, because you get in, you do a couple raids, and you're like, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like fucking Dauntless. We played for 3 days. We all got a little far, and then it's like I've killed the same 4 monsters trying to get one part this whole time. I'm done. Like, I'm over it.
You gotta invest yourself in a game
And
to get the most out of it.
the one game I know that I invest myself most into is shooters. Like any shooting
Because any
game.
shooter progress takes longer, in my opinion. Like unlocking those skins and unlocking those guns. And yes, I hit my goal.
Yes.
What?
I hit my movement goal for the day.
You're sitting down.
I know. I'm sweating.
This doesn't count.
I'm sweating. I'm
How are
sweating
you
and
sweating?
I drank alcohol.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
It's the most alcohol I've had in a while.
But
Since
yeah,
2 weeks.
you need to.
Lie. You shotgun when.
One. That was the first one I had. I had 2 of these.
Oh.
I shotgunned one when she got here Friday night because I wanted to be
Oh.
drunk because I was
That's
sad.
why I
And then
knew
that
he
was the only
sad
one you
because
drank?
he wasn't excited when he was shotgunning it, and I was like,
Something's wrong.
And it doesn't feel good to shotgun them
No,
anymore.
it doesn't. No.
I'm not young.
No. What? Bitch. I'm about to turn 30.
I
Fuck
know.
you.
I know.
See, I know. Andy, don't roll your eyes at me. You ready for everybody's favorite segment? Are you sure? This is one of mine and Tiffany's favorite toys.
Oh, you're already giving me hints. That's fucking disgusting. Is that really what I think it is? I can't let go of the beads, dude.
Don't. It was kind of in the way of my mouth.
Quit putting the beads on my hand.
That's what it is. But it's not what. It's not beads.
It is beads.
I mean, it kind of is, I guess. Wait, hold still. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you somehow broke it. Oh, we found something. What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, oh.
Oh, I know what it is.
Do you?
Yep, it revolves around a holiday.
Son of a bitch!
And it's red and green.
No, you're wrong.
Is it blue, red, and green?
I'm not confirming it, but you're not. I won't confirm until you're right.
They're up there in my ceiling light, technically.
What?
I just said
There's
light.
nothing on your ceiling fan or light.
But they're light bulbs.
You're close.
I know what they are. I know what it is.
Do you?
Yes.
Damn it.
It's a tacky
Festive.
thing you put around your neck.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, they're not. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I thought they were Christmas.
No, that's
I
what I
was
said. I
wrong.
wouldn't. You weren't fully right, but you were. I mean, you were close enough.
I knew it was a...
You knew it was a festive, some sort of light up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I
Your
really,
first reaction, you were like, "Is that
I was like,
really?"
don't put the beads on me.
I mean, anal beads are only beads. So
I know.
that's-
I was wondering why.
I
the
saw those. I
rope-
was like, I know the first thing I'm saying.
I was wondering why the rope was there. You had me stumped. I was wrong, actually, because I thought they were the
Te-
Christmas ones.
We'll give it to you just because I feel like you were right about what it is technically. It is a
It's a
festive.
festive, that thing that goes around your neck with lights on it.
Yes, exactly.
But I did think it was the other one.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Lights. Light bulbs. I thought it was the Christmas light bulbs.
Oh.
That's why I said I'm wrong, because I really was confident it was the Christmas light bulb necklace that Dad has.
But it's a
it's
Halloween.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where I found that?
In the fruit basket.
No, I found it in the laundry room of all fucking places, and I was like, this is different. I might get him. I was close. I was a lot closer this time to stumping you. I was a lot closer.
You need your picture, Ethan?
He got it.
Oh, hang on.
He got it while you were like doing this with it. There you go. You're good. Oh.
Crumble time?
Sure.
We're at that time where we wrap up the podcast.
We are. Oh. 100-degree day tomorrow. You ready?
No.
I'm going
because-
fishing.
What? With who?
Work friend, Ashley.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dad's going to be jealous.
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. We're watching Mom on July 3rd.
I won't be here.
I said me and Andy.
You said we, like...
Oh, sorry.
I meant
I'm
we.
assuming you knew me
No.
and Andy
I had no idea.
are going to be here on the 3rd while Dad goes on a perch guided trip.
Did I tell you what we're doing? Oh, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you did. You said you're going to the cabin with your...
Yes. Well, hopefully still.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't...
Jesus, I didn't even think about that.
Also, for your Dirty 30 party,
Uh-huh.
I don't
I
think
need
an
to start
Airbnb
looking.
is the right move.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Like, you're going to have to ask Lauren or Kelsey,
Why?
because
I don't want to burden them with that.
you're going to get extremely charged out of the ass in case anything is broken in that house. We're going to turn the fuck up. It's going to be loud. You're at an Airbnb.
But that's not their... What's the word? Like... What's the word I'm trying to find?
Priority.
Get? That's not their, like... That's not... What the fuck am I trying to say? That's not their... Yes! That's not their responsibility to be like... Just because they have nice houses, that they have to have all the parties. It's not their responsibility.
Yeah, you're correct, but you also shouldn't rent a house that you're probably going to have to pay damages in, and
Is
you're
it...
going to be like rule sets to what the limits of what you can
Are we
do.
hosting Project X or like?
That's what he's basically
I'm
explaining.
getting close to that.
That's
Yeah.
he's wanting something like a whole
I
fucking
mean,
shebang.
I don't want
crazy.
people I don't know there, but I want like almost everyone I do know
And
there.
see, that's like 40 to 50 people
easily.
and you can't rent an
And
Airbnb
that's
for more
why-
than 10 people. And
I
if
know,
they
but I
see
don't wanna-
40 to 50 people go into a house,
That's why I would never ask Lauren or Kelsey, "Hey, can I invite 50 people over to your house?" That's just like fucked up.
I mean, do like what Aunt Janet did and do like a bonfire party at her house in the back 40 then. Like,
It's gonna be hot.
okay, but I'm telling you, you're going to spend way too much fucking money trying to find an Airbnb that can hold that amount of people in this area. Because nobody in the country has that much area that they're renting, like, on an Airbnb. And you're going to find a house in Dallas that can sleep 10 people max, and you're going to stuff 50 people in it. You're bound to get the police called on you. You get the police called on you. They see it on the Ring or whatever kind of security they have.
Yeah,
Like, you're fucked.
I know. There's just no good plan behind it.
There isn't, like, a good way to do it without somebody, like, with
Hosting.
land that
Yeah.
can host for you.
Yeah.
Like, I know Lauren says she doesn't care, but I get where you're coming from. You don't want to invite people that they don't personally
Right,
know
exactly.
into their home. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Maybe Aunt Janet's would be the move.
Maybe, but the whole reason about the Airbnb was the point of being able to crash. Whoever needed to crash, even if it was on blow up mattresses or whatever.
I mean, tell them it's a camping party. Bring tents and fucking...
It's too hot. I'm not doing a mostly outside party for my July 30th birthday. Fuck no. That's just ridiculous.
Well,
to me.
we
I
actually
hate the
can't do
summer as it is.
Kelsey's because they're, like, renovating their house and stuff.
Oh,
so,
okay, yeah.
I know.
Lauren, I'm not doing that to you. I don't feel like that's...
I'm just telling you, you don't have many other options besides paying a fuck ton for something like an Airbnb that sleeps 10 max. Like, you got to think we paid $1,200 for a 10-person cabin. Or no, we paid $3,200 for a 12-person
Right, split
cabin
between
for
10
7
people.
days.
Yeah, but
If
it's
you
one
get-
day
I know,
or
but
2 if I need to clean up.
But like I guarantee you cleaning fees are included in that bill, and then we like treated that house like gold.
We
We
did.
weren't fucking partying. We weren't like going crazy in there.
That's true.
We didn't smoke inside once with weed, like
Yeah.
anything like that. So you got to think, even if 2 of your coworkers show up with weed in the
One.
backyard of a Dallas apartment or really nice house, you're gonna be next to snooty ass neighbors that are gonna bitch and complain when you're up till 1 a.m. screaming, hollering, jumping in a pool, whatever. Like, I don't want to shut your idea down because yes, it sounds like a fuck ton of fun, but it's just not logical in the sense of money, time, and like respect to somebody's home. It's not fun trying to throw a Project X in a home that you actually care about.
Thanks for ruining my birthday. Joseph.
I know. I'm bearer of bad news. I just had to be it.
That's a
Blackberry.
blackberry pie.
Or raspberry.
No, not pie, but like blackberry
Raspberry
cheesecake?
cream pie?
No.
Snickerdoodle?
No, that's got cream on top. That's like a snickerdoodle cheesecake, maybe? What is that? Oatmeal and butter? What was that? That was definitely oatmeal. Iced oatmeal?
Oatmeal cream pie?
Iced oatmeal, I bet you. That's
That's caramel with butter or cream on top. Orange creamsicle.
oh my god, an orange creamsicle. That's gonna be my favorite.
Oh, no, yet.
You don't want to know yet?
That's definitely raspberry or blackberry. But there's a lemon in the back.
Lemon and blackberry pie? Lemon and blackberry cake?
That's got to be like a snickerdoodle cream pie.
I feel like that's just snickerdoodle cheesecake.
But that
or
looks like
something.
oatmeal cream pie.
That's iced oatmeal. That's 100% iced oatmeal. Like
okay.
Dad
yeah.
likes.
That is what confuses me.
I don't know what that is. Why
Like
is there like a caramely thing, but then a
caramel-
scoop of butter
Or like whipped cream.
or whipped cream? Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah.
Damn, this is our worst week
Creamsicle.
yet. We've only gotten like 2 on lock. We have creamsicle.
That's
and
definitely a
what we
lemon
think is
blackberry. Yeah, there was a lemon right there too.
Okay, lemon.
It's like a lemon blackberry cookie. Maybe that's
Okay.
just all it is. That's.
That's snickerdoodle.
I feel like
though.
it's snickerdoodle cheesecake. That's why they put that much cream on it. And then that's iced
iced
oatmeal.
oatmeal. Okay, so we're certain on like 3.
Yeah, I think that's the only one we're not certain about.
Because it looks like a peanut butter cookie too.
It does.
Peanut butter ice cream.
Maybe. Peanut butter pie.
Maybe,
Cookie?
but no,
But
they
it's
do
not the
like
pie flavor.
crust, Yeah.
Okay. Lemon and blackberry.
Okay,
Lemon and blackberry
for
cookie.
sure on that one.
Snickerdoodle cupcake.
Cupcake.
That's why there's so much icing. Okay. Iced oatmeal.
You're
Okay,
right,
yeah. Iced
yeah.
oatmeal. Buttermilk
pancake.
pancake. That's a
It's
buttermilk
syrup.
icing.
It's syrup icing.
Cookies
it's probably
for breakfast.
maple.
All the flavors of buttermilk pancake rolled up in delicious cookie topped with syrup and buttercream. So it's
Yeah,
like a hardened syrup.
Syrup, yeah. It's
And the
like a
last one,
caramelized syrup.
orange creamsicle. Would not have guessed pancake.
No, not one.
But I
bit.
understand why now there's that scoop of butter on top.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the waffle one.
It is like the
How did we
waffle
not catch
one.
that?
I didn't think about that. It's buttercream on top. It's not just butter. So,
Good deal.
good week.
Long week.
Long week?
Yeah.
What do you
A
mean?
long episode.
Oh, well, I just meant like good week of
Oh,
cookies.
cookies. We're talking about the episode here. It was a good episode too.
Yeah. Took a minute, but we got rolling.
Is there anything I missed? In my bad storytelling with unnecessary details? Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. We hope you enjoyed.
What was
Oh.
your favorite soup dumpling?
Tipsier now.
Joseph's ready to grab another.
May go make some corn dogs.
And he's like, get me in on that.
Corn dogs?
She put her hand on her chin like she was thinking or something.
Oh shit, this is it.
I didn't mean to.
That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm not
It's
calling you out. You said
She's
it.
no, I put her on blast for that
Oh,
one. 'Cause
yeah.
You said it. I called her out.
Oh,
Sorry.
she waxed my back. I forgot to talk about that.
Ew.
I had a bunch of blackheads on my back, and she waxed it.
He's saying stop.
And my unibrow.
It looks
That's
so
fine.
cool. I want to.
I need to wax my unibrow.
She wants a microscope
So I
to
can
look
see.
at my blackheads under a microscope. because
Dude,
there
you're
was
one
a.
of those people. Do you like
I
the pimple
thought she
popper
was a
videos?
pimple popper, and she
Oh.
hates that. But she's a waxing blackhead scientist that wants a microscope. Like,
Scientist.
she's got the waxing down to a T to where it doesn't burn me anymore, thank God.
Oh,
But
okay.
next time we remember, she'll bring over her wax stuff and do your unibrow and your nose.
What's wrong with my nose?
It's always fun doing your nose.
Like this?
Yeah, like this whole part.
I just
because
know I
a
need this.
bunch
done.
of
I've looked
those
and it
sweat,
needs to be done.
the sweat pockets that build up
Sweat
like the gunk
pockets.
in your.
Especially wearing glasses.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
like my nose wasn't even that dirty, and a bunch still came out. So. But yeah,
Ethan's
blackheads
now
on the
disgusted.
back. Blackheads on the back were satisfying.
Ew.
It stings for a couple seconds, but it feels so good.
Mm.
I hope you enjoyed listening, everybody, and we will catch you on the
Catch us
next one
next week for the blackhead soup dumpling.
That's fucking nasty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Andy SP.
Put her on blast.
Baja Blast.